102 New York, 105 Philadelphia, 106 Washington, 109 Virginia. While you're enjoying that hot summer fun, just understand that there's an excessive heat warning and we are under a massive heat dome, okay? Heat is the number one fatalities in the weather world. So make sure you're checking on your loved ones and you're staying cool as well. But let me tell you something. This week, July 1st, starting this weekend, starting today, it's going to be massively hot, okay? We're talking about the whole East Coast on fire, okay? Going into the south, you're going to see, even in the central, you're going to see 107 index, 101 Indianapolis. It goes into the Midwest and even up into the northeast coast, okay? So we're talking a massive heat dome right now. Everybody, make sure that you are aware that this is a massive heat dome. It's extreme risk right now, and you can see that on this weather map. All that purple means extreme, okay? The red is, major, and then you get orange is moderate. But let me tell you something, it is going to be extremely hot out there, okay? So we're going to look at some temperatures. We're going to see that it's going to be, now this is the temperatures, 100 degrees in North Carolina, going in 102 into New Jersey, and 103 going into New York, and up the East Coast. It's going to be massively hot, okay? Even over there in Texas, you're going to get some hot, and that heat index isn't even playing either. California and Nevada is going to be on fire too. It's going to be very hot in in the United States on that, half. I'm going to tell you, take action now. Do not wait for them to tell you about the watches. We are in the warnings right now, okay? Heat exhaustion is very important. You can have a heat stroke. These are some symptoms that you may have, but understand that heat risk is very important. And when you see that purple, that is extreme, okay? And this is in Chicago, okay? So you're going to have a heat wave. And what is a heat wave? It's 90 degrees, okay, for 3 days or more straight, okay? So 90 degrees for 3 days or more straight. And we've been having that here in Florida almost every day, okay? But now the entire United States will feel it. At least that northeast coast, and especially that whole east coast, and even in that mid-central area, we have a heat wave, okay? Heat indexes is up to 110 degrees, okay, with some thunderstorms, okay? And this is just all over, the East Coast. Even though you're on vacation, remember that sand is hot, that ground is hot. Remember, the doors, make sure that you look before you lock the doors, okay? You're not leaving pets or any children inside. The car can be very hot, okay? Make sure that you're watching out for pregnant women, children, the elderly, homeless. It is very important that you stay indoors if it's too hot, okay? You're going to keep that fan going on. You're going to stay cool, okay? All this is very important information for you to stay cool this holiday weekend, this summer. You're going to stay hydrated, especially drinking a lot of water, have ice in that cooler for your fun holiday weekend. And I remember I told you I did that video on the hottest temperatures ever, and it was Death Valley, California, reaching 134 degrees, okay, in 1913, okay? And that whole entire week, it was 127 degrees to 134 degrees outside. That is hot, and that is not index. That's temperatures, okay? So I'm going to put that video that I did last week down in the description, but make sure that you stop when you see that extreme danger warning. This summer is going to be very hot, and it might just outbeat all the other summers and the hottest record temperatures, okay? Europe has been on fire. Everything has been on fire, and we have 137 degrees index right now. There's a 60% chance that we can get 137 degrees index, and that is what it feels like temperature whenever you see index, okay? So even if it's 100 degrees, but it feels like 137, it's hot, okay? And we're under a massive heat dome, okay? So make sure that you understand that even last week we got up to 112 degrees on the West Coast, okay? Now the East Coast, it's your turn. So make sure that you're staying alert, staying aware to Tiffany's content. I'm going to keep you updated. We still have that outlook, that temperature outlook, and we're above average for the year. That is not looking good. We're in an El Nino year, and those waters are warm, okay? So I know it's going to start sprucing up some hurricane storms. Make sure you're staying hydrated. Keep that fan on. Be cautious if you're outdoors, and understand that we're under a massive heat dome. Okay, everyone? I love you. Make sure you stay tuned to Tiffany's content because I'm the one who's going to keep you updated. It is Tiffany's content. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Stay cool.